Thrusters are on. Mic is hot. Hot mic on the track. Yeah, man. Let's get this shit started. Yeah. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, you. Welcome. Tap in. Welcome. How y'all doing? It's your boy, Young Me, and Affluent. Being translucent. Ooh. Pop something in my back. Gotta pop that thing, bitch. Gotta pop it. Gotta pop it. Ooh. Yeah. How y'all doing out there, man? How you doing? Yeah, you. You listening, you watching, wherever you are on the stream and verse, wherever you are in life, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate your phone. Yeah, for being here. Welcome to another edition of DaB.S, F to B.S. I am your host, Young Never True, Young Farmer, whatever you call me. Just call me the host, man, with the most. I'm the host of the show. I appreciate everybody that comes through to listen. When you do and listen, you know what I'm saying? All the people that come through and listen late, you know what I'm saying? Like the show late and all that cool stuff. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the real rock stars right now, you know what I'm saying? And the people that be watching while I'm live, y'all cool as hell too, man. I appreciate every one of y'all, bro. Straight up. Y'all a drive. Y'all keep me going, man. Y'all keep me going doing this thing that I like to do. You know? Yeah. Welcome to another edition of the show. It's me, your beau. I don't know how many intros y'all need, but it's gonna be a decent ass drop real quick. Hold on. Lust is out. Wherever you listen to music, this song is out. L-U-S-C. By Never True, man. It's by me. It's off the first F-DaB.S tape that I dropped in the summertime, man. I appreciate everybody that done came through for the show. You know what I'm saying? You guys are deeps in it. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest coming through later on in the show, but first I gotta get through some little house cleaning, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I previously stated, F-DaB.S mixtapes 1 through 5 are out everywhere that you listen to music, including Spotify and especially on PhoneSquadENT.com. That is where you can get all the updates on everything that we doing, as far as upcoming foolery, as far as upcoming dates on shows, as far as, you know what I'm saying, collaborations, contact info, regular info. You know, we got all that on the website, PhoneSquadENT.com. You know, celebrating the promotion of Black excellence since 2019, man. You know, we've been doing this since before the pandemic. You know, F-DaB.S Leo season is also on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? 100% free tape, exclusively for the Never True fans and stuff. You know, yeah. Like I always say every week, I'ma always need artwork for my music. If you got artwork that you want to send, y'all go ahead and send it to the fan page. We put you on the website. And y'all can also, you know, send submissions for whatever y'all want to do for the show. As far as quotes that y'all want to be heard at the top of the show. As far as, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all trying to do, bro. I like my show to be an open little policy, man. You know? Let's keep this thing going for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And when y'all go on the website, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the newsletter, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a newsletter that we finna start coming out with. Nice little digital little magazine. Show y'all little updates and stuff that we got going on in our little company, in our communities and all that cool stuff, you know. Pretty much, you know, doing what we supposed to be doing. This is what we about, man. Promotion of Black excellence, promotion of Black artistry. You know what I'm saying? And gratifying ourselves, man. Doing what the hell we supposed to be doing in this world, bro. As you should. Pretty much everything is still under construction as far as the FDABS page itself, the little FDAB tab. You know what I'm saying? We have a few things that we want to incorporate within the show that we want to kind of put at the top of the show, including the Baddies of the Week corner. You know what I'm saying? For all the inspiring models and businesses we fuck with page. You know what I'm saying? Specifically for the businesses that we fuck with. You know? We appreciate all y'all. Y'all patronage is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all can go ahead and go on FunSquadENT.com. That's where you can pretty much support everything that we do. So you can support Butter and Sugar Catering. That's where you can support Never True Productions. That's where you can support Chef Real Catering, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, hi, I'm Jazz. You know? Support us, man. Follow us at Never True, NEVATRUH. You can follow Ja at Ja Butters with an underscore at the end. You can follow Real at Marquise King 94. And you can follow Jazz at Jazz Clinton, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the team in this job, man. Today is September 29th. Today in hip hop, man. Outkast released their third album. Shout out to Outkast, bro. Quemini. Their third album, bro. Tribe Called Quest also released their fifth album today. And Black Star released their self-titled album today. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of cool motherfuckers releasing shit today, bro. September 29th, bro, it seemed like a decent drop date for a lot of motherfuckers. Curtis Blow and Jay-Z. Hard Knock Life Volume 2. You know what I'm saying? The one that everybody likes. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of cool shit that happened today, man. We'll see what happens next time, man. Man, it's the last day of the last FDABs of the month. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that we gotta celebrate today, man. Cause today's obviously a special day. Straight up. Let's see what national holidays we got going on real quick. Today, National Coffee Day. Shout out to the motherfucking coffee drinkers. If y'all out there drinking coffee, y'all go ahead and burn the hell. That shit tastes like shit. I ain't gonna stunt. And I'll down that hill, bro. And I be drinking coffee sometimes. I know there's a special little spot for me. You know what I'm saying? The people that hate coffee but be drinking it to be, you know what I'm saying, stay in social situations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Let's go ahead and drop that shit, bro. We all know that shit tastes like shit, bro. We all know that shit tastes like shit, bro. I ain't even trying to hear it, bro. Ain't nothing that y'all can tell me to, you know what I'm saying, pretty much convince me otherwise. Y'all can put all the milk and cream and all that. Hey, bro, I bet. Somebody told me one time, if it ain't good by itself, bro, it ain't good. Chicken sometimes be good by itself. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how people make it. I'm not saying don't season your chicken and shit, but, you know. Coffee just tastes like shit, so it is what it is, man. Take that how you will. I don't see any other holidays on this John, so that's pretty much what that's pretty much how I'm gonna end the John, man, straight up. My producer joining you so far is my next topic. But before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to my homie Vaughn, man. If y'all go on YouTube and check out Until the Blunt Gone podcast, bro. I just got done doing a nice little episode with bro. It was a very cool experience. I ain't gonna stunt. Very professional. Yeah, if y'all go on Bang Out Music on YouTube, y'all can catch all his episodes, man. I ain't gonna stunt. Bro funny as hell too. Y'all gotta go check this shit out, man. But I want to go ahead and invite him to the show real quick. Cause yeah, man, it was a pretty decent time, and I don't really be inviting people to the show like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually stream of consciousness in this job, but you know, it is what it is, man. I like I like the rapport that we had so much, man. I had to invite him on the show. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like a decent time. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, blood?
Shit, man. Try to get this shit right for tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I got I'm in pre-production right now. I'm trying to set up and everything for we film tonight, our new episode.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Whole time. Yeah,
First,
man. I
first
ain't
time
gonna
going
stunt.
live on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
word. I was gonna say, like, I know how's the experience so far, bro? Like, I know this shit weird as hell.
Oh, it's cool. I got to start getting up on here more, man. I'll be acting like an old ass man and only be on Facebook and shit. I
I
really
hear
don't
you.
be on here, but I got to start getting in tune with what's going on. I see this where everybody at.
Mm-hmm. This is at least where I'm trying to be at right now and shit, you know what I'm saying? At least trying to be on this live shit, stream of conscious shit, bro. Like, I know that was one of the hardest things that's one of the hardest things that gets people into this podcast and you did, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to just talk on the mic, period.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be wanting to nip that in the bud.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on anyway, bro. Straight up.
And I appreciate you inviting me on here, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. But I wanted to ask you, what inspired you to make your show, man? Straight up.
Um, what inspired me to do it? Actually, like around the end of 2019, 2020, like right before the pandemic, I was wrapping up my last album, Sounds of Dope 4. And guys just keep coming in the studio, and I realized we was spending most of our time just smoking and talking, and we wasn't
Mm-hmm.
recording that much. So like after the pandemic hit, I was like, let me just try something. I started fucking around with Anchor, and I was just recording the conversations that we was just having and just putting it out like that. Like if you look back, the first 3 episodes, there's no video, so it was just me recording shit in the studio with my homies and then just putting it out. And then like when Jock came and do the 4th episode with me, I was like, yeah, I need to try to make this put this on video. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of inspiration from like Drink Chaps, obviously, and
Hell yeah.
podcasts he got going on, So I just I remember just being up in the house one night and I just set the whole basement up, put the green screen up and everything, put the camera angles and everything. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start my own little podcast.
Straight like that, bro. I ain't gonna stunt, bro. And you do got a decent setup down there too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying,
it
bro?
took a lot of growing pains. Like I said, I started doing this in 2021, like when I first started doing it, and we only did 9 episodes. And it was a completely different outlook because I do all the editing myself, everything myself. So I had took a hiatus because I didn't want the show to be guest based, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what it was turning to, and I didn't want it to make it seem like it's just me and I always got to have a guest. I was just trying to find like the perfect situation where I could just have me and the co-host and we could just rock out every day without, depending on guests. So once I
Mm-hmm.
figured that formula out, it was just uphill from there.
Straight like that. I ain't gonna stunt, bro. That's the way to do it. Like, I've been rocking this John, without a co-host for some time now. First person I had was Ja. We was talking about my birthday, and you know what I'm saying, we had like some plans that we were supposed to had do, but bro, when I talk about haywire from jump, specifically because I didn't know what was going on type shit. It was my birthday, so I wasn't supposed to
Yeah.
know. But at the time, like my insight would have helped like 100%. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I was trying to be on some humble shit, not trying to know and shit. But yeah, it was real fucked up. We had went to we were supposed to have rent a car and shit, and
Yeah.
I was the only one with an active credit card at the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was all fucked up. And like at the time, my credit card was like low as hell, so we did not get that motherfucking car. It was blue as hell, bro. It was blue as hell.
Then the
But yeah,
car in
that
the
was a good ass time,
pocket.
man. Yeah, bro. Straight up. It was gonna get hit with the fraud department, bro. It was gonna be ass. All right. Next question I wanted to ask you. I heard that you was a producer. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to. Been telling my homies and shit after the show that we got a big battle coming up and shit. I wanted to ask you what were your producer influences and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who's inspired you to, you know what I'm saying, get into that craft?
Yay.
Straight up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna stunt, bro. It's I always like making beats, like from from how I'm trying to describe it. Since I was a kid, you know what I mean, like banging
Mm-hmm.
the table, you know what I mean, lunch table, doing all that. I pretty much grew up watching my older cousin do the shit, you know what I mean, but he never took it serious. He was always just playing around and just something he could do with it, you know. And he the one who introduced me to Fruity Loops, you know, and reasons and logic and all that shit, you know, early. So like I was like 14, 15, fucking around with that shit and
Mm-hmm.
not actually understanding what I was actually doing. You know what I mean? And so until I got out of high school, and motherfuckers like, damn, you make beats. I'm like, yeah, I fuck around with the shit, and I just played this shit. Damn, you raw. So it's like I just like I've been taking this shit kind of serious ever since then.
Mm-hmm. Whole time, yeah. Back in high school, I ain't have like a laptop or nothing and shit, but
Hmm.
some of my homies did and shit. So that's kind of what inspired my ass and shit. Just to know, that like other people be kind of going through the same kind of motions and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying to, you know what I'm saying, be inspired by their sound and shit and continue that inspiration and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope. It's really dope to hear, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up.
you know, like it's like for me, how my work ethic is like I put a lot of passion into things that I know the people around me want to do. Like I'm a
Hmm.
pretty big like dream supporter, so it's like that's the reason why I really even started even like taking the shit serious because people around me was rapping, you know. So it's
Yep.
like everybody needed beats, so fuck it, I'm finna learn how to make beats. That's just like now
Straight.
you my homie, we in it. And you tell me shit, you finna buy a plane and want to start an airline business shit. I'm finna go learn how to fly planes for you.
Straight like
You
that.
know what I
We
mean?
finna
'Cause
figure it out, cuz.
yeah, so I like use myself as like a guinea pig, you know, to test the shit out, to even to try to make other people around me better.
Yeah, yeah. That's real, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. That's the way to do it. Um, and I don't know. I really be hoping that a lot of people be finding the inspiration in that, bro. Like if you can't do it yourself, you can find ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Hmm.
hella resources out there for people to learn and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's hella inspiration to take from, and is important to use your inspirations to guide you in your passions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the shit that makes you you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Last question and shit. We got an upcoming beat battle, so I want the people to know the terms and conditions of, you know what I'm saying, the battle real quick. You know what I'm saying, so that they know what to expect
Yeah.
when we get on the show.
I was kind of still trying to iron some shit out. I ain't even gonna lie. I
I
ain't
ain't.
gonna hold
That's
you
what I'm
because
saying.
I've been
We
doing
gonna.
my homework. I mean, I've
Ah!
been doing my homework.
Word. All right, all right. So, I know we have 4 categories
Mhm.
that we wanted to do.
Right.
Uh, we said we wanted to do a old school beat. We
Mhm.
want to do a new school beat. Um, and we wanted to do R&B. That was like the
Right.
bonus.
Right. It was like it
It
was
was,
chill, turned up, beat bop, and then
yep.
R and B.
Chill turned up bebop. Yep. Chill turned up bebop. Then R&B. Straight up. All right.
That's a
I
little
had to
challenge.
finalize that. I'm gonna put that shit on my notes. God damn it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to. All right, because I'm versatile. I ain't no lie. I can pretty much do anything, but I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to see how I'm gonna come at you with it. All right, because
Ooh.
I've been trying to do my little research and shit. Your ass dropped a 90-minute beat dump and shit. I'm like, damn, this.
Bro, I used to work at a dispensary.
Yeah.
And like when I had dropped that shit, that was all I was listening, bro. Like all I like after a point, it was really like, bro, I'm finna either get fired for doing this shit or get fired for playing this shit all the time. Fuck is you talking about? Either way, like I'm finna make it with this shit somehow and shit. But motherfuckers was fucking with it and shit. Um,
The
and then
only
I had
thing
dropped
I
the
can't
second one and
figure out,
shit.
the only thing I can't figure out about you, right? I,
Hmm.
I don't know if like most of your drums is one shots or loops.
One shots whole time. Most of them are. recently I've been fucking with the loops, because that shit easier and shit. But
Right.
bro, like back then, that was all I could do, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't have loops to fuck with, so I just had to fucking make that shit myself. But especially the shit on Spotify, the beat dump shit, all that shit I made myself damn near. I want to say, uh, damn, those songs was made fucking 15 years ago. I don't even know which songs, but uh, yeah,
See,
like,
that's what makes it kind of difficult for me. See, you just point out something, right? So
mm-hmm,
I was so my whole thing is if we do 60 seconds, right,
yeah,
of the beat. If we do 60 seconds of the beat, I think I can get you.
oh,
Because
because you think I'm gonna do a whole long intro for my
because
songs?
that's your strengths. Your strengths is your transitions.
I hear that.
So
Yep. I hear that. Hey, you know what's fucked up? I was listening to your intro or some shit, and I was like, okay, this nigga kind of cold on the short tip, so like on the fucking short loop tip
yeah,
shit. I was like, okay, I tried to make a R&B loop the other day and shit. I was like, okay,
yeah,
damn, my transitions fucking take too fucking long. And this
yeah.
bitch, this shit this minute be going by fast as hell. You
Yeah,
feel?
because I learned that shit over a period, bro. Like you said in the studio, these artists who got a little buzz or whatever, they don't be trying to listen to that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to push your shit, man, that shit got to catch their attention real fast. Like, because I was doing that shit, because like I said, I was inspired by Metro. Like, once I learned music theory. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole 16 bar motherfucking intro and shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
let the
thinking that
beat
motherfucker,
build.
hey, bro, and those were the exact notes I was getting back then too. That's why all that shit is on the beat dump type shit. You feel me? Like those were the exact. They was like, bro, this shit cold, but what I'm finna do with this? And I'm
Well,
thinking
like, cause
like, bro, you
motherfuckers,
finna rap? What you mean?
uh,
What you finna do with this?
I like, cause I'd be mad as hell. Motherfuckers be like, yeah, listen to it. Then they skip it, like, go to the next one. Like, damn, you ain't even hit a
You
good
ain't
bar
even,
yet.
bro. The beat ain't even dropped, blood. We just getting to the good part. Damn, they don't want to hear none of the melodies, bro. They don't want to hear none of that music theory shit you talking. They ain't trying to hear none of that
I
shit, bro.
was in
Uh,
this Remy Martin BSOP producer competition, right? And
yeah.
they wanted that shit to be 24 bars.
Boop.
24 bars.
Yeah, cut. That's what's up. I ain't gonna stunt. That's what they gonna have to do for my ass, bro. That's what they gonna have to do to trip my
And
ass
that's
up.
when
I'm
the
gonna have to.
samples come and play. Them
Yep.
samples and them loops, that's when that shit come and play.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. That shit just gave me ammo, bro. You just put a whole nother battery pack in this motherfucker, bro. We finna get it in the film career, bro. Man.
All right.
Yeah. That's the last of my questions, man. Where can they find the show, bro?
You can find the show on all DSPs, bro. You can find it Spotify, YouTube, whatever you listen to or watch it at. You can find it To the Blunt Gone. You know, it's your boy me, Voncity, my co-host, shout back just A. You know, fuck with us. You know, last episode had Farmo and all this shit go crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit go
Appreciate
crazy.
you, my G. Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
you,
Hey
man.
man, I'm gonna forever appreciate you for coming on the show. Definitely gotta do this shit again. Definitely gotta come back on that show, man. We gotta do this shit. We gotta set a date for the whatchamacallit too, because we sure ain't do that.
Mm.
um but yeah, man. We gonna talk about that shit after the show and shit, man. All right, blood.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. You be smooth, bro.
You too.
Guys. And my music was off the whole time. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do things in your life that makes some sense and that make no sense. But that shit just made sense to me, you know? That shit was cool as hell. That's what you're supposed to do, man. When you got a show, you got music, when you you know what I'm saying? When you got something to offer, you do that shit. You offer that shit, man. Whatever it is. And hey, bro, if you only think that it's your body or some shit, that's on you. What I'm saying is be inspired by what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. Except killing people, bro. Just stop doing that shit. That shit weird. Or unaliving people, whatever the fuck. It's just semantics nowadays, bro. You can't say shit now. But that's why I got a show, because I can say whatever the hell I want to on this motherfucker, man. You know, I can promote whatever the hell I want to. And in the end of the day, that's pretty much the ultimate freedom. You know what I'm saying? Man, that was a very good interview. Shout out to Voncity, man. Y'all go ahead, follow him on Instagram. Follow him everywhere, bro. Follow Until the Blunt Gone, like you said, on all DSP. And yeah, man, like I be saying, man, I'm just trying to get to where bro at right now, man. You know? That's why this show is it's close quarters, it's intimate, you know what I'm saying? Stream of consciousness. Before we had gotten to that segment, I wanted to talk about my producer journey so far. You know what I'm saying? Making music is it's a pretty fun time. Pretty fun time that I'm having. I have been getting some good samples from Duck World 808. Shout out to them over on you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and follow them on Instagram and all that good stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Duck World Chicago. Y'all can follow Before Lasers and them. Y'all follow the good team, man. Y'all follow Duck Girl. You know what I'm saying? She's the owner of them. The owner of the spot. You know what I'm saying? It's been a pretty decent experience, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. These Chicago producers show hella love, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that goes through it, they know what it is. So I appreciate them, and I appreciate the you know what I'm saying, the reception so far. Cause we've been going crazy over here. I ain't gonna stunt. And doing what we can to put on for other producers. You know what I'm saying? And ooh, I like this song. Yeah, just being where we can. Also, we went to Open Swim yesterday. That shit was decent. It was a decent set that I had. I performed like around 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the producers that performed and shit too. Especially to all the people that went before me. Shout out to JMC Spaz as well, and the good people at Coma Cafe. Shout out to them, cause bro was giving out edibles. Y'all be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Cause them hoes was good as fuck. I had posted a TikTok the other day of somebody talking shit about fucking the Domino's workers that had walked out and shit, and he was making a pizza, but then he brought out a cookie to show people how soft they were, and like he tried to rip it in half or whatever the fuck, and that bitch was about thick as hell. So like it took him a little bit of time. I made sure to comment that, like, yo, that cookie looked about tough as hell. You might need to go ahead and check on that. But no, it ain't those kind of cookies, man. These cookies are nice and soft. Like these cookies actually like taste like cookies. They're pretty good. They did the job. They're still doing the job. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice little bite left. Yeah, man. Like I said, it was a decent set. One of my homies pointed out something to me yesterday that was real important for me to understand and shit, you know what I'm saying, as I'm going through my producer journey. And it's that the more I become influenced by other people and by other producers and stuff, you know what I'm saying, the more I have to realize and remember and remind myself who I am as a producer. You know what I'm saying? What I stand for, what kind of music I specialize in, and what I make, and what gets my audience jumping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, and I can't discredit them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cater to my people. So yeah, I'm trying to take as many steps as I can to take the necessary precautions. You know what I'm saying? As far as curating my shows, I'm definitely doing that shit better and shit. And I'm definitely not gonna cater to you motherfuckers no more. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't like the shit, y'all don't like the shit, bro. But this Never True shit, that shit hard, man. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. But for this beat battle that I'm finna do, this shit finna be like minute long beats and shit. Yeah, I do gotta figure out how to you know what I'm saying, shorten my shit up, get straight to the point. Bro said he got into the battle, that them hoes was 24 bars. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that shit is probably like 45 seconds a beat. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing 130 BPM, I don't know that math, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the shit neither, bro. But like I said earlier, I tried to make a mid beat the other day, and I had to realize, damn, bro, this should need more transitions. This should need more effects. This should need more everything, bro. This should need more drops, all that cool shit, bro. It's like you don't have the time. You just never have enough time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just raw with that shit, man. You know, I consider myself pretty decent on this shit. I ain't gonna say I consider myself very, very cold at this shit. This song that you're hearing right now is made for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All those loops are me. What are you talking about? But yeah. Open Swim was decent. I know I'd be getting off into a tangent and shit. But aside from that, I felt like I played a song in my set that kind of drove down the mood, you know what I'm saying? And that's why she said what she said. And it was like a lo-fi song and shit. And my songs are kind of more digital and shit, and kind of more clean and shit. But the song that I played, it just didn't match the vibe, and I thought that it did. You know, thought that the BPM or turning up the tempo or whatever the hell would help. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when the shit just doesn't blend, the shit just doesn't blend, you know? Some shit does, some shit doesn't, you know? But I'm not gonna take that shit too hard, you know? Like, you gotta just adjust accordingly. If that's the show, that's the show. You know what I'm saying? That was the show yesterday, so I definitely enjoyed it. It was definitely a 7 on my end. Can't wait to see the footage of that shit. Whenever motherfuckers show me that shit. I got some decent pictures. Shout out to Backpack. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and follow bro ass, man. Backpack Beats. No more free beats, man. Straight up. Bro ass had that jacket on. I need to get that jacket. I don't know where the fuck he got that motherfucker from, but I need to get that shit. Cause y'all motherfuckers really be thinking that a person just gonna make some music for your ass for free. And I don't understand that. I don't get that shit. I don't get how y'all think that a person's gonna draw you a picture for free. You know what I'm saying? I get collaborations and shit, and y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, do this to do that, and rob Peter to pay Paul type shit, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, I'm gonna need my 350 type shit. Whatever it runs, man. Straight up. And if you don't pay my price now, you're gonna pay a bigger price later. You know? It is what it is. Yeah. So that's the end of that. Shout out to all those people. Shout out to I am Slot A. Y'all go ahead and follow bro at I am Slot A. His name is just Slot A. But he's a real decent dude. Knows his shit. Knows his way around a whole lot of this electronic production shit. You know what I'm saying? So next topic. So I was on Instagram and shit after the show. You know what I'm saying? After the show, it was it was pretty decent and shit. I had to dip cause you know what I'm saying, my drives be long as hell. But also I be wanting to get some food and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to do some other shit. Like I get staying to support motherfuckers and shit like that. Yeah, man. That shit's all good, but I got a cat to feed and some more shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. You know, I'm fucked up. But I saw somebody on Instagram and shit after the show. And they was rapping about they was rapping hard as hell, bro. And I was like, you know what? Every time niggas rap hard as fuck, bro, I be feeling like they personally trying to pull my black card. Cause it's like, how the fuck y'all gonna just put me in a predicament, quote unquote, say that if I don't go through this predicament, I'm not real. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that, bro? This nigga say some shit like, and you know what I'm saying? I'm slick for this shit when y'all ready to do this shit, but motherfuckers do not be ready to do this shit. But this motherfucker say some shit like, I'm shooting at the cops, you aiming with me or not? And I'm like, nah, bro. I'm definitely not. The fuck is you talking about, bro? If you are in a shootout with the police, hey man, that's fucked up. I really hope I'm not there. The fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking when I said that shit and I saw that shit, like, damn, bro, I'm not real because I don't want to get. I don't want to shoot at the police. Like, yeah, bro, because y'all motherfuckers don't be wanting to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? To protect some shitters, y'all just be wanting to shoot at 12, bro. No plan. What the fuck? Like, these niggas ain't got no whole army on y'all ass, bro. Relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do some kind of organizing, bro. You ain't gotta straight up murder these niggas, man. What's wrong with y'all? Some of these motherfuckers suck, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers suck. I ain't gonna stunt. A lot of these motherfuckers suck. You ain't gotta tell me shit, bro. But that was just a funny ass fucking line that I heard this morning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuck with me. But it is what it is, man. If your homies out here asking you to shoot at motherfuckers that you beefing with and shit, y'all got a plan and shit, hey bro, go ahead, man. Do your thug dizzle, bro. Y'all motherfuckers be wanting to shoot at 12 with no plan, bro. No getaway car. Bro, let me stop, man. Y'all go ahead and do your thing, bro. Shit was decent. And I was talking about this shit a little bit earlier today on the show. So I was watching shit on TikTok, and apparently there was some town, I don't know where the fuck, and somewhere in the Midwest of goddamn America. You know what I'm saying? They had Domino's and shit that was fully staffed, and like they were in a rush. You know what I'm saying? It was like a motherfucking dinner rush or some shit, and motherfuckers was getting hella orders and shit, and the whole team just straight up walked out. You know what I'm saying? They recorded everything and they straight up walked out. And in the video, it was like a stitch or some shit. The next video that had played was this dude from Papa John's pretty much trying to fucking berate these Domino's workers, like, yeah, if it was up to me, I would have had all 70 of those orders done in 10 minutes, and beating the shit out of some pizza and some more shit. And you know what I'm saying? He was making pizza, bro. Cool, good for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really like, when I saw that video, I was like, good for you and good for motherfuckers that love their job, bro. Straight up. If you love your job, you know what I'm saying, don't quit. Don't do that shit. You know? If you love to work at Papa John's, no problem, bro. I ain't got, because we talking about free pizza, man. Go ahead, do your thing, bro. But my whole thing is, don't fucking try to defend these corporations, bro. Talking about if it was up to you, you would be out here doing 70 pizzas in 10 minutes and shit. Hey, bro. First off, that's not even possible. Secondly, you don't need to prove yourself to these corporations, man. They already don't give a fuck about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything more to show them that, you know what I'm saying, they don't need to give a fuck about you, bro. Like, the more you do for them, it's just gonna be like the harder it's gonna be on you when you realize how much you really don't mean shit to their ass, bro. Like, that's where I be coming from with the shit. But it's like, you know, if you love your job, bro, if you fucking love your job, bro, straight up, go ahead, man, do that shit. That shit hard, man. It's hard to have a job, straight up. it's hard to deal with motherfuckers that you do not like every day, and then like deal with strangers that you don't fucking like on a consistent basis and shit. I get it, man. And if you got that work ethic, go ahead, bro. Do your thing. My whole thing is like your work ethic could be better used doing something else. You know what I'm saying? It could be better used building something for yourself and building something for your family, man. Straight up. Like, your family just gonna be eating pieces, bro. Granted, you know what I'm saying, if you're good and you know how to save your money well and all that cool shit, you might be able to live a regular life. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about motherfuckers that work at Chase don't even be getting paid to live regular lives. And you think that you finna be living a regular life out here? Working at Papa John's, bro? They paying people fucking $30 an hour at Papa John's? They paying people they paying people $22 last time I checked over at Chase an hour. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked. I don't know if it's any higher, but that's just the last time I checked, you know. But yeah, man, fuck jobs. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the whole concept of oh yeah, I gotta fucking do this shit because if I don't do this shit, I'm finna fucking be homeless. Like, man, what? That shit's ass. I ain't gonna stunt. It's really like I'm really enjoying my place in life right now, cause my bills ain't that fucked up and shit, you know. This shit ain't crippling and all that cool shit like it was. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm just in a more comfortable position in my life where I can really just say fuck all that work and shit. You know what I'm saying? At least working for a motherfucker that you don't give a fuck about, man. If you working for yourself, it's a whole different situation, man. If you just working just to work, that's a whole different situation too, bro. Straight up. Talking about a bag of wet hams, man, that I am not willing to differentiate right now. You know? It is what it is. So I want to talk about two things before I get into my weeb shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I be getting into my little nerdy shit, my little nerdy bag, but I had a question for the ladies. You can answer whenever you want, but it really is it's a question that, you know what I'm saying, I want to pose because I don't know as a man. And I talked about this shit on my TikTok. You can go back if you want to listen to that shit. But like I said, it's a question for the ladies. At what point during the third wheeling, as the third wheel, do you leave? You know what I'm saying? Do you like see what the fuck's going on, assess the situation, and leave? You know what I'm saying? Just an example that I want to talk about. If y'all want to follow along, it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a run, and I was coming out this fucking house, and I'm in Hyde Park. So y'all know in Hyde Park that shit about gentrified as fuck. So it's a nice little dating scene now. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty decent. Like it's a lot of places that you can go to if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, chill with motherfuckers and shit. So leaving out this fucking house, and as I'm heading to my car, is this girl in a fucking all pink jumpsuit. You know what I'm saying? Looking cute as hell. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Big booty. All that cool shit. You know what I'm saying? She's walking towards me, you know, towards my direction and shit, and I'm walking past her type shit. So we do a little cross. I get to my car, and I look up, and it's a nice little couple. You know what I'm saying? They doing that little kissing and shit. You know, they whispering and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. It is what it is, bro. But they being real cute. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice little cute scene. All of a sudden I hear from behind me, "Come on, girl, let's go. You could do that shit on the phone. Come on, we gotta go. You finna lose your ride, then." You know what I'm saying? Cause like old girl was not answering type shit. Like she still caked up with old buddy ass and shit. "You gotta go. Come on. Y'all can do that shit on the phone. Come on." And I'm like, bro, I hate that shit, man. Like, what? Like, okay. Granted, niggas do be on that creep shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get small. I get in a small portion and shit. You know, my brain's not so good. But it looked like she was having a decent time to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking detective or anything, but look like if you were not here, ma'am, this shit would be, they would be going home right now. You know what I'm saying? You would be beaten off or whatever the fuck. And so like I asked myself that shit, like, at what fucking point do you just say, okay, I think she's got it? You know what I'm saying? But I understand that, like, it's 2023. Niggas be on that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hitting each other with bricks and shit. That shit's fucked up. Hitting bitches with bricks. That shit's trash. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to shoot bitches and shit because they not giving out their number and shit like that. You know? That shit would be weird. I don't get that. But, you know, it's a crazy ass world that we be living in, man. Like, I get shit like that, you know? But it looked like motherfuckers was having a decent enough time where you could say to yourself and you could say to them, I think I'm gonna let y'all have it. Girl, if you need Uber money, I got you. I'm finna go ahead and take this motherfucking ride to the crib. Unless y'all finna make this shit a threesome situation, it is time for me to make my exit. You know what I'm saying? The night is obviously not over. But I did think of a scenario like, what if that was like their first date? You know what I'm saying? That was just a little time for everybody to just meet and shit like that. You know, cool, tight. Yeah, I've still posed the question. At what fucking point do you say to yourself, all right, man, it's time for me to go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, bro? It looks like everybody's got it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that a motherfucker wouldn't stay in a dinner if a motherfucker's just outright abusive and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or if a motherfucker just outright a creep. But if both of y'all can see that this motherfucker not on that creep shit and they trying to just, you know what I'm saying, either just date or they just trying to fuck or whatever the fuck, they just being real, you know what I'm saying? They're just being a real human. You know what I'm saying? At what point do you fucking get the fuck out of there, bro? That's just a question that I pose for the ladies, man. You know? It is what it is. If y'all have any answers for your beau, y'all can go ahead and type it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all can also send me feedback on foomsquadent.com. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to contact me about anything that I talk about or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's just a question that I had. I'm gonna pose it one more time. At what point during the third wheeling do you leave as the third wheel, ladies? Yeah, y'all go ahead, ponder on that. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I just wanted to just talk about that shit because, you know, it was just on my mind damn near all week. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is this motherfucker Offset got on this fucking podcast and shit. I don't know what this white girl name is. Bobby some. Her ass look like she look like old boy from Attack on Titan and shit. Armin ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the little bob, fucking 90s ass, weird ass Jules haircut and shit. You know what I'm saying? yeah, so he got on that show, and he was pretty much treating her ass the whole fucking time. And I'm like, bro, I'm glad that artists do be going on that show, black artists be going on that show, cause you know what I'm saying, specifically to treat her ass, because like she always comes off with this, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of layers on why that's cathartic, but at the same time, let me just say why I don't like it. I don't like y'all giving her the time of fucking day in the fucking first place. Anybody giving her the time of day. This is damn near the last time I'm gonna talk about this shit, because I don't like talking about shit I don't like talking about, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like when motherfuckers give that kind of shit the, you know what I'm saying, more time to shine and shit, because at the end of the day, she's finna be promoted more, you know what I'm saying? This is only publicity for her shit, as much as you did a dig on her and shit. Like, bro, she got to interview Offset on her show. You know what I'm saying? She got to interview Drake on her show. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. And this isn't shit that I'm proud of, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if any white girl can just hit up a motherfucker like Drake, but I'm pretty sure she like a industry plant on this fucking podcast and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Do with that information what you will. That is what it is. But I do like when motherfuckers be taking their ass down a peg. That shit be funny as hell. Like, there's a whole ass clip where this nigga Offset is just straight up treating this bitch, man. I'm not gonna play that bitch just yet, cause I ain't got it pulled up. But like I said, man, that kind of shit that shit ain't something that you need to be out here trying to flex out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, I hate this bitch. Last time I'm finna say this motherfucking name, man. Bobby Altarf.
I want to.
Oh.
Why
Okay.
I gotta answer yours and you can't answer mine?
Okay,
That's
I'll
messed
answer.
up. You don't
Okay,
think that's
okay.
fair? That's not fair, bro.
That
ain't fair.
I'm not trying to offend you, sir.
I'm just trying to be fair.
Okay.
Why were you late to our interview?
It was 5 minutes.
I mean, 5 minutes.
She was late to her
Because I
interview.
tried to valet my car, and I was going to be on time.
See, my mama always used to tell me excuses.
Are you going to at least let me finish my excuse?
Go ahead.
I was trying to valet my car.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled up at 6:55. I would have got here on time. You said 7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that clip finish. That shit gonna be what it is, bro. Y'all go ahead and watch that shit if y'all want. But don't watch that shit, actually. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give this bitch any more time or any more attention than she deserves and shit. She gonna get whatever she get anyway. But I wanted to talk about that shit because I wanted to talk about white women like her and why I specifically don't like that show. Because it kind of perpetuates and glorifies this stereotype that any white bitch can just talk to any nigga like in any way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Without any respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? To anything that they doing. And she perpetuates this stereotype on white women that like motherfuckers can just get away with being unprofessional, bro. Straight up. Unprofessional and disrespectful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be doing those little passive aggressions and shit. Those little microaggressions. And they be acting like a motherfucker won't beat the shit out their ass, bro. That's really what it comes down to with my ass, bro. Straight up. Cause like I don't hit women or nothing like that, and I'm not gonna say I ain't never beat a bitch ass, cause I don't know what the fuck done happened back then type shit, and I don't know what the fuck a motherfucker gonna say, and I don't know what the fuck a motherfucker got clips of type shit. But at the end of the day, like I wouldn't consider myself like that type shit. But at the same time, like this bitch just like fucking has that energy, bro. That like, bro, oh my god, I can really just say whatever the fuck I want to you, and you're not gonna do anything because I'm gonna call the cops on you, and if I call the cops on you, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't want to see this shit, bro. But what I do like is that it's 2023, so motherfuckers is accepting when that Karen attitude gets shut the fuck down. And I think that like her show is kind of just like cathartic in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like we all want to see motherfuckers berate Karens and shit. And I feel like she tells these motherfuckers to do that shit. And that's kind of why I don't like it neither, because I feel like all this shit staged type shit. But at the same time, motherfuckers she be getting her ass treated, bro, by motherfuckers. So shout out to those rappers that be treating her ass. Fuck you, white bitch. Yeah. No, I don't wish death upon her or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want her shit to stop. But her shit probably won't because you know, y'all like that shit. And you know, like I said, that's gonna be the last time I talk about the shit. If I talk about that shit again, I don't know. I'm gonna hit a shot or some shit on the show. Whatever the fuck. But it is what it is, man. I don't like that shit. I don't like like I said, this is why I just hate that stereotype. But we gonna keep this thing going. I'm gonna take a little break real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let the music sing for me real quick for the ads. And we're gonna get right back to it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Shout out to my nigga Wreckage, man. We made this beat a long ass time ago. I wonder if you still got it. Cause like my homie said yesterday, earlier in the show, that like my transitions and shit, I know that should be taking a long ass time for that shit to come into fruition. So, you know, hope he did something with it. If not, it is what it is too. You know, can't blame nobody for none of that shit, bro. I'm gonna keep this thing going though, man. Going no for the show. Like I say every day. You know what I'm saying? You only got one of these lives. And you know what I'm saying? You can only hope that you doing this shit right. Straight up. You can only hope that you making all the right moves when you're doing what I say. Go ahead and do what you do. I feel like doing a little segment real quick, man. I don't show off my skills a lot because I don't like to claim that I have any. But I wrote a song specifically for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I find the right sound to get what I need off. That seems decent. Hold on. That is dissonant chord, blood. This is a song that goes out to all the players out there. But ladies, you could sing this song too. You ain't gotta be a hoe if you don't want to. You ain't gotta be a hoe if you don't want to. If you wanna be a hoe, then that's but you gotta be true. 'Cause if you wanna be a hoe, then you just gotta do what I said you gotta do. That was really good, guys. That was really good. Shout out to me. Shout out to you. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, guys. I didn't deserve that applause, but I got it, you know? It is what it is, man. It's what happens when you run your own show, you know? You get to do what you want. I'm gonna have to flip this back. Oh, man. Was that worth y'all, worth y'all time? Experience? Probably. Probably not. But I do know one thing. It sounded pretty good to me. It sounded pretty decent to me. Yeah. Just like this one. All right, man. It's like, why didn't I just sing off the prepared beats that I have? I don't know. But I like to play around with this motherfucking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That I got, you know what I'm saying? I'll be playing on my FL a whole lot. And, that segment was just a whole lot of fun. Y'all could definitely expect that shit in, future episodes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that, stuck around for it too, you know? I know that shit sounded a little bit choppy, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the next segment of the show. The next segment is called Farm the Weed. Pretty much where I talk about everything that I like or that I'm fucking with in the verses of anime, manga, video games, you know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of weeb ass, nerd ass culture and bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Shit and little gripes that I be having with the industry and with the fan bases and shit of my respective favorite animes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Favorite series and whatnot, you know. This is where I get my shit off about that, you know. Yesterday was Thursday. Excuse my burp. Yesterday was Thursday. Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just coming out on Thursdays. I don't know if it came out on Thursdays last time it came around, but they on that episode 10. That shit was decent. This nigga Gojo got put in the motherfucking box on episode 9. So, this episode, everybody's pretty much just, you know what I'm saying, getting geared up, ready for the next Dawn and shit. Cause, I was telling my homies this shit. Enjoy the fucking lightheartedness now type shit of this Jujutsu Kaisen shit, man. Cause, like this last episode that just passed was kind of like a little transitional episode, a little setup episode for the rest of the season. Cause they kind of had to drop the stakes on the audience and shit, you know what I'm saying? As if the audience didn't already know, like, what the fuck is finna happen. But at the same time, it needed to be reiterated that this nigga Gojo is the only person in the goddamn Gojo clan, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? He's the only guy. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit just hard, bro. They got my man's trapped. They put my man's in the box. And it was so crazy how they how that shit just perfectly lined up, man. Like last week, I wanted to talk about this shit. I don't know if I was able to talk about this shit or I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back on the tapes and shit. But last week, they put this motherfucker Gojo in a motherfucking box, and in the manga, they put this motherfucking Gojo in a motherfucking box. And that shit had fucking lined up so well type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was literally like reading the chapter as I'm watching the shit and I'm like, damn, man, this is real life that's happening right now. Like, it's a sad day for Gojo fans. Damn, sad time for y'all motherfuckers, cause We living in the age of Gojo-less era. He's not in the manga or the motherfucking anime anymore right now. You feel me? And it just so happened to happen right at the same time and shit, you know? And then like my homie was talking about this shit this morning because we rewatched it and shit just to make sure we wasn't tweaking on what the fuck we was watching last night. And I was saying to myself as I was watching it, like, cause this nigga Ghetto was talking shit about Yuta, talking about like, yeah, as much as you done trained this nigga up, like he ain't never gonna be like you and shit. He's incomparable and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was saying to myself like, damn, they doing a lot of build up for Yuji, surprisingly, cause like, you know what I'm saying, he's the main character and shit, but like Yuta, they setting him up for a whole lot of cool shit that's gonna happen in the future and shit. I read the manga, y'all. I already know what the fuck going on. But they setting him up for a whole lot of cool shit. And I just feel like they finna fuck around and kill this nigga, man. And my homie said something interesting, and he was like, they probably gonna find a way to use him. You know what I'm saying? If they do kill him, type shit. Or if they, you know what I'm saying, find a way to incapacitate him and shit, they gonna fuck around and just find a way to use his ass. And I was like, and I said something, I slipped, like I said some shit like a tool, as in like they're gonna use him like a tool type shit. And it was just funny because this chapter, we see this motherfucker Sumiki, or should I say Yaozu, you know what I'm saying, coming in this motherfucker as a whole ass cursed tool in this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's real life that is happening on this show, in this series. We got ass clapping in the back, y'all. This is real life. I can't have a serious show for shit, y'all. You know? But it is what it is, man. A whole lot of crazy shit is going on that show. And a person that don't know what the fuck going on just walked in this motherfucker, so I can't talk anymore about it until she leaves. Guess that's how that goes. Luckily for me, I got more things to talk about. I started this motherfucking thing called Oyasami Poom Poom, or Good Night Poom Poom. It's a motherfucking manga. I was recommended by a whole lot of fucking manga readers and shit on YouTube. But what? I don't know. But yeah, that shit is on YouTube. Well, that's where I got the information for the shit. You can find the actual books online and shit like that. That's where I found the comic. I'm on like chapter 5. It's not too much to brag about, but you know what I'm saying, there's probably about like 19 pages in each chapter. And it's a manga, so you know, whatever. But at the same time, I'm noticing the pattern of, you know what I'm saying, sad shit that's going on and shit. And I'm reading this shit like, damn, life is pretty much fucking hard for everybody, huh? Even Japanese people got it pretty much fucked up. Like, I don't know. You can't really trust any surveys and shit because you don't know what the fuck going on in the country until you in that bitch type shit. You know what I'm saying? We was watching some fucking movie about this nigga at that. It's that Owen Wilson movie. I don't know what the fuck the movie called, but his ass. Yeah, but his ass had fucking went to some other country and shit and for a job, and I don't know whether or not he knew, but these niggas was going through a whole fucking civil war in that bitch. So when first day that he started unpacking his bags and some more shit, daughter in the pool and some more shit, this nigga running to the goddamn local Walgreens and shit to get the news, and this motherfucker gets shot in the fucking head. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Not the main character, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he watches somebody get shot in the fucking head, and it's a whole ass American. Oh shit, they hunting us down. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah. that series is a pretty sad one. I'm not gonna stunt. They got a whole lot of adult themes in that shit. Yeah, the first 5 chapters and shit. This motherfucker, like it started off with him as a kid, and I think it works up as he grows older and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like each volume is a different age in his life. He meets this girl and shit, and whatever grade that these motherfuckers in and shit. She's like a new girl and shit, and he pretty much like falls in love with this bitch damn near immediately. But and like the way that they kind of they draw him in like as like a cartoon bird and shit, you know what I'm saying? But they draw everybody else about real as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Especially the adults and shit. But they draw the adults in this weird ass wacky fucking way where it's like these niggas can't be doing this shit for real, you know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers literally was like they was finna chastise the teacher was finna chastise this nigga Poom Poom because this it's so funny saying his name. Because this nigga the teacher thought that he didn't do his homework type shit, you know what I'm saying? So bro ass got into this fucking rage and shit, and like there's panels and like as you're going along the panels you see like his face get more and more expressive and more cartoony and shit, but it's in this way that is kind of like ultra realistic as well, you know what I'm saying? And then a motherfucker shows like, yeah, he did do his homework, and then his shit just go right back to normal and shit, like he wasn't doing none of that crazy ass shit. There's a little other scenes and shit. What's cool about this story so far, you know what I'm saying, what I'm describing is the shit that goes on in the background and different motifs that you can get from every chapter that you read and shit. Yeah, like I said, I'm only on chapter 5 right now, but you're gonna see what happens as I go through. On another note, it's this new manga that then came out on Shonen Jump called Kagurabachi. And as much as I would fuck with it, there's a lot of people online and shit that are kind of overhyping this motherfucker and shit. Like this shit done cracked the top 10 of all time shonen manga and shit, and nigga it only has 2 chapters out. And I'm not gonna say that the show is bad or the manga is bad or anything. It's just not it's not catching my eye on anything yet type shit. There was like one little cool ass panel and shit that kind of caught my eye, but it's like, yeah, this shit finna get canned, bro. I don't know why y'all be doing this shit to series and shit, bro. Like y'all finna Morbius the fuck out this shit. For those that don't know what happened to Morbius, this film literally was put out, and then this shit got so much hate and so much online vitriol that the studios thought that the press that they were getting was good press, so they re-released this shit after seeing that this shit was bombing. They re-released this shit. Took it out of theaters, then released it again. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I feel like that's what they gonna do to this shit. They gonna Morbius the fuck out this shit. They gonna feed it with so much quote unquote positivity that it is gonna inflate. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it won't. I really hope it doesn't. I hope it gets the goddamn recognition that, you know what I'm saying? I hope it earns the recognition that it's getting right now, I should say. But that's just what you should expect from anything that you consume, anything that you, you know what I'm saying, that you like, what you want, whatever the hell, bro. Enjoy this life, because you only get one of these Johns. Alright, so with all that being said, I kind of want to talk about this One Piece that happened last week. This last week's chapter was pretty decent. This nigga Luffy and Kizaru out here still fighting and shit. I didn't know that we was going on a break until yesterday and shit. I was reading And I was like, damn, this motherfucking chapter ain't come out yet and shit. But I didn't know until I fucking read that bitch again. But what I'm been wanting to say is like, it's looking like this series or this arc, you know what I'm saying? Specifically, it's finna turn into some really cold shit. If this shit gets the attention that it deserves as far as the animation is concerned, we're gonna be seeing some cool ass shit. Without getting too much into spoilers, but we done seen Garp and Aokiji fighting this bitch. We done seen Blackbeard in this motherfucker. We done seen Bonnie in this bitch. We done seen a little Kuma backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is turning up. We're learning what the fuck devil fruits are and shit. This nigga Vegapunk's whole lab is built damn near primarily on Kizaru's powers and shit. So we finna figure out what the fuck this nigga got to stop this nigga straight up. Because that's what this nigga gonna need at the end of the day. Somebody gonna have to just stop this man. This nigga Kizaru out here going crazy, bro. He out here speed blitzing motherfuckers and turning himself into a missile and some more shit, bro. To a little light missile. Choking up Usopp and shit, man. Like, there's a whole lot of crazy shit that's going on in this motherfucker. And then these niggas really think that it's cool because, you know what I'm saying, they done got control and shit, but they don't even know that a whole ass celestial dragon is in their motherfucker mists. Like, they don't even know. It's really sad for these boys out here, man. But we gonna see what happens next week. Because they got us blue balls, man. And then on the show, they done finally finished Wano and shit. Or yeah, they finally finished fucking Wano. Now we finna get into post Wano and fucking see what the fuck the rest of the world has been doing. God damn it. And this is like my favorite part of One Piece. But we're also gonna get into a part of One Piece that I fucking hate, which is unbearable fucking filler. You feel me? I ain't seen the One Piece schedule yet, but I feel like if I check that shit out right now, if that shit is posted, they're either going to be going on hiatus or they're going to be going into some filler because this arc is not done. You feel me? Like when they got into the Wano arc for the anime, I believe they had a nice little bit of filler within all that shit. And they had they had a nice little bit of filler after Whole Cake Island, and then like throughout Wano, they was just putting more and more filler in. Little recap episodes, fucking old backstories and shit that we done seen already. Whatever the fuck case may be and shit, you know what I'm saying? Remastered episodes and shit like that. Cool, tight. But I feel like we're finna get into that nice little slog of One Piece where it's like, all right, man, call me when some cool shit happen. But I don't know. I really hope we don't because like as much as we don't have, we do got a lot of shit that we can work with type shit. You know what I'm saying? To keep us fed. As far as niggas that watch the anime. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna see what happens. Can't wait. Nice little One Piece fan. And yeah. I think the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the simple concept of having a time to game when you're getting your dreams out and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or making a time for shit that you like to do on your off time when you're trying to get your dreams out and when you're trying to you know what I'm saying, do your shit. I know me personally, I like playing video games and shit. But I also find a lot of inspiration from the video games that I play to do the things I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So I guess to pretty much end this corner off, just like to implore y'all to you know what I'm saying, just be vigilant on what you're doing, be mindful about what you're doing, try to do everything in moderation, try to figure out how much time you're spending on things, how much time you you know what I'm saying, you're sacrificing trying to keep yourself trying to keep yourself you. You know what I'm saying? Keeping up with yourself is a big responsibility, and keeping up with your dreams is an even bigger responsibility. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Straight up. I got a few things that I want to do, and you know, I can't do them hoes if I'm still playing the game. So it is what it is. As much as I would love to play the game and do this show, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how interesting that shit is. So that's why I try to do my gaming and shit. You know what I'm saying, on Twitch or something. That way I'm killing two birds on one stone. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what happens and shit. We got a few projects coming out and coming up. But before then, before I start talking about all that good stuff, we gotta get to my last segment of the show. You know what I'm saying? The last segment of the show is something that I like to call Questions from the Tone. Hold on, man. This shit gotta get some good ass music while I'm introducing this shit. We are welcoming the last segment, Questions from the Tone. It's where I get, or where I pick a question from 3,000 questions about me. It's a nice little book by Piccadilly, nice little book on self-reflection, and it kind of asks you literally 3,000 questions that you would either ask yourself or ask a loved one. Get a little bit more insight about your thoughts and shit like that. I ask my fans every week to send a number between 1 and 3,000, and if it's close to the number that I'm thinking of, then they get a shout out. Nobody guessed this week, so ain't no shout outs. It is what it is, man. But the number that I am thinking of today is 510. I did ask myself what I am going to do once I finally get to 3,000, but I'm going to have to do 3,000 episodes, and we're going to have to see about that, straight up. But the question is, without further ado, the question is, what do you try to avoid at all costs? And before I answer this question, I must preface that I do not think of the answers of the questions when I write this shit down. I literally just look at the number, write the question down, and hope that I come up with something brilliant, you know what I'm saying, that y'all can take home with y'all. But to answer this question, what do you try to avoid at all costs? Bullshit. The show is called DaB.S, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly putting my penis in this shit, but goddamn, bro, why do we gravitate to that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why do we gravitate to bullshit? You know? I don't get that shit at all. But it's like I don't know whether it's a mental thing or you know what I'm saying, a popularity thing, a FOMO thing, whatever the fuck case may be. But my homie put it best, man. You shouldn't be trying to reach for that commercialism shit anyway, because that shit's not authentic. Period. You know what I'm saying? That shit is built on a cookie cutter, you dig? That shit is built on a premise that everybody is the same, and you have to do something you have to do what you want to do in this specific way, when y'all know that that's just not how the world works. You know what I'm saying? For some motherfuckers, they get this shit, well, they got it through this way. For some motherfuckers, they got it through this way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how you get it. It just matters that you're out here trying to get it, bro. There's billions of people out here, bro. Ain't finna be two Beyoncés, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Beyonce and whoever the fuck else that thinks that they're Beyonce type shit. You know, they're gonna be named somebody else, whatever the fuck. Same with Kanye type shit. Like, you can produce like this nigga as much as you want. You can sample, you can copy through the wire to the goddamn T. That does not make you Kanye West. Period. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, that shit is bullshit anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's literally like, why are y'all trying to do that shit, you know? But yeah, that's what I try to avoid at all costs. Bullshit in all forms, you know what I'm saying? Arguments about bullshit, conversations about bullshit, you know, bullshit as mail. Try to avoid it at all costs, y'all, because man, it's rampant. It's rampant out here. One of my homies, this nigga Von, asked a question last week on like what would be one thing that you take out from this world, and he said his one thing to take out from this world would be stupidity, and I 100% agree with that statement, bro. Because it's really like a lot of shit would be better if you take out stupid motherfuckers, bro. If you just take out that simple part of the equation where a motherfucker has to disagree with what the fuck I'm saying, not because it's wrong, but because they feel like they're right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bitch, you fucking wrong. Bam. You know? But I'm all for discourse and all that cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to show me why the fuck I'm wrong about certain shit. And even then, I'm gonna probably tell your ass, fuck you. Cause I don't be trying to hear it, man. That's my problem, though. I ain't gonna stunt. That's just a me thing. But that was fun. This is always fun, man. Thank y'all so much for listening. Shout out to everybody that does listen, everybody that tunes in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that comes in as the time goes and shit. I hear the music turning up on my ass and shit. These motherfuckers be wanting to kick me off so early. Hey, man, we got enough time in this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nice little stream of consciousness. I feel like a god, and that's how you supposed to feel when you do this shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I plan on doing a better version of the show, apparently, obviously, but this is a nice little format that I got going on so far. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disappoint my peoples. I don't want to disappoint my audience. I want to cater to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate y'all. But I definitely want to get some better equipment for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to have a better experience with the show. You know, audio versions will be out very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that they're well formatted and well advertised and all that good shit. But I appreciate everybody that listens and shit. This is the end of the show. If y'all don't hear the salutating tones that I'm giving out right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'd like to thank everybody that's a part of it. Shout out to me. You can follow me at NeverTruh, NEVATRUH, on all socials. You can also listen to all my music wherever the hell you listen to music at, by looking up NeverTruh, NEVATRUH, NEVATRUH. That is me. It's your boy, Young Me, Young Farm, back at it again. Quick shout out to Von. Y'all can follow him at Voncity. You know what I'm saying? He was talking at the top of the show. Really hope I got that audio. If not, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna figure it out how to splice that bitch from the video. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how this shit go. Till then, shout out to Young Real. He in the back doing some shit. Shout out to Young Jazz. She in the back doing some shit. Shout out to Young Ja. She in the back. You feel it, and you know it. Doing some shit. It's been your boy, Young Me, Young Farm. Y'all can follow us at FDAB.S with 3 underscores at the end. That's our main page where we promote the show. You can follow us on IG and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Great little time that we be having. It's your beau. It's always been your beau. Young Me, Young Farm, back at it again with a whole new thing, man. And yeah, we We out, man. We done. We done.